Good morning, new week, new morning, new run. Haven't run for about a week since running a 30K last week, so happy to get back on track again and let's get it. Just got some bread. 2 more kilometers back, and I think we'll have a solid 13, 14K. Just got back. I had a good run. A bit tired now. Let me show you guys. 13 kilometer run. Went a bit of a different route this time, and actually it was quite fun. I think maybe I should just switch up routes every so often just to see different parts of the city. And one thing we're talking about actually, which is also running related, one side because the Berlin Marathon is coming up next week, but also just in general, there's this commonality between running and company building, and that's just that everybody says it's a marathon, not a sprint, and especially when it comes to company building, to not burn yourself out too early because you're not going to build something in a day anyway. It's going to take a while, right? And I just was telling him, like, literally just now that I started building the company with that understanding and that mentality, but I want to say the first 2 weeks actually took it a bit too easy. Like, I knew that you should be patient and you shouldn't like just work 12 hours every day because that's just not sustainable over a longer period of time. But I maybe overcompensated at the start, then I overcompensated on the other side of that end afterwards in the second month, so I was working maybe a bit too much. That's also maybe why you see the I'm stressed type videos in like week 5 to 8, somewhere in that's when those start. And I just realized that again, that I got into this phase last week where I was like working a bit too much, a bit overly stressed. I also worked on the weekend again, so I worked on Sunday yesterday. I worked on Sunday as well, and I'm just noticing that it's a bit too much. So what's the plan to kind of counteract that? Nothing much for today because I can't really change my plans for today, but the goal is to take tomorrow off, either half a day or a whole day, and just use that to really mentally stabilize myself again, get back on track, and then find a better equilibrium for the rest of the week and just for the rest of the year. That's the goal. Anyway, gonna shower, clean up, get breakfast, and then so I'm making coffee now. I already had that thing out for the last hour or so. It's just because we have a quite important demo today for one of our pilot clients, and I got into the call with Adrian, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do the call and I'll do my coffee at the same time, and somehow I just didn't get to the coffee just because we got so like in depth, like just off the bat, which is I guess a good thing. It's just more, I do need my coffee for the day, so I'm gonna quickly make a coffee, and then after that, jump back in and do the last prep for the call, which is at 11, and that'll be an hopefully very fun call. So super hyped about that. And yeah, making AeroPress today. First time I've made it actually in a while, just because I was feeling more like a lighter brew, and the espresso coffee is great, but personally, like, it feels like either I'm making espresso or a like coffee with milk type drink, and I just was feeling like something more smooth, and the AeroPress is perfect for that because I'm personally not always a fan of Americanos. It just feels, I don't know, it feels a bit like a waste to add that much water to an espresso, and here it's more like a better balance of that because you're not really watering it down in the same way. So I'm gonna do the AeroPress and then get back to work. Let's get it. Botellas empty, first 10 rows anointed. The fiesta's popping and all fingers pointed. Riyadh bottles got the whole crowd jointed. Chicken with eyes can't be sweating, no why. I can't be living word fly. Keep the
two goes and see la la. So do the cha cha, nunca call me Papa. We're okay for action, hunt until mañana. Down for hi-hat crash and whiplash. City night, bright light and herb stash. ¿Qué onda, muchacho? Arriba las manos, gabacho moreno, penetra tu barrio. Racing you rolas de rock back frente. Mexican, esto pa' la gente. Like chanclazos, deep like fregadazos. Still got the coke and rum and flex the brazos. Then I hit you from a different angle. Lake sweep, cheap shot, bird shit, straight cop. Soy el twin, pistolero, guerrero, don't be afraid of that. A matter of fact, I got like 10,000 maniacs in the crowd on a very good night. But keep it hype for a fraction of that. To get the fatty like that. Trónica en el aire, todos quieren baile. Plus my sick Latin style, baile. Trouble as they come. I can feel the drum, don't know the word, but you can hum. Oye muñeca, ya mueve la cadera sobre el ritmo y las trompetas. To the beat, kick hard como escopeta. Vatos on the crowd for the hoochie looking fresca. All you delincuentes, venga para enfrente. Hazte para atrás si tú eres muy decente. Cause I'm chueco, bent, contact the hierba. Lo que será, será cuando lo vuelva. Get your eyes burn, head turn, pupils tight back stiff and your neck hurt. And then you exert, check the vibe. Who got more freaky than I survived, down to Hura, trying to shoot I. So I mueva smooth, creep and crawl. They got another batch ready to thaw and lay shaw. Won't take fall, this here is when the take off. Trick, take a flick and a click here to face y'all.
So yeah, last night, Sumup. This morning met my friend Victor at Material to get a good coffee in the morning, and then spent the last few hours working at Soho. Now I'm gonna go see my friend Tatsu to get my haircut. So it's okay, but it could be better. So yeah, gonna freshen up quickly. Then co-working session in the afternoon. Then going to go for a run with my friend Leonard. So yeah, packed day, super hype. And yeah, talk to you guys soon. Let's get it.
This is how we grow now. The child of noise. These will just be places to go.
Haircut done, and now I'm gonna go home. leaving my apartment right now. Quickly got back from a quick shower at home, and now I'm gonna go meet up with my friend Leonard for Coworking. They're YC backed, and they just raised a big round, and they got a really cool house in the middle of Berlin. So I'm gonna go hang out there, get some more work done, get a last meeting in, and then after that we're gonna go for a run. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. See you guys soon.
Staying at the Ace Hotel, if the call were allowed, I would just be floating to you now. You would make me pass to let it pass on. I'm proud of the dash.
Alright, it's 3:30 now, p.m. Spent the last hour-ish just doing cold outreach. So I had a, how does that work? So I had a list of just companies I really want to talk to right now to get just insights into our product and how they're building product, and what I mean with that is how they're building out their post-production units, teams, and processes, because I really want to understand like how like state-of-the-art industry leaders are doing it. And it's fun to do this, like the reach out. Like I actually enjoy doing this reach out, but it's also a bit draining because sometimes you do feel like a bit of an idiot, right? Because you're just cold outreach to cool people, and you want to be mindful of their time. You want to appreciate them for who they are, and you want to be able to add value. But at the end of the day, especially where we're at right now, we're not necessarily adding value per se. We're asking for something, and we're trying to figure out a way to, in the end, give as much as we can while still not having to, let's say, spend 30 minutes per outreach message. And yeah, it's a really weird mix to find. And right now, my solution is just to be a little bit cringe, ask for a little bit too much, and if they don't get back to me, yes, there might be one bridge that we slightly burned, or at least scorched a little bit, but if we can get 5 or 6 calls with people that are really interesting, and this gets our first foot in the door, then I'd say it's worth it. So that's currently the way to go. And yeah, so right now the goal for today is I want to talk with the editing team at Mr. Beast, and B, I want to talk with the team behind Tom Brady's recent vlog launch, so Religion of Sports. And yeah, if anybody who's watching this has any context there, please let me know, or just context to comparable level of productions, because that shit, right, for me is insane, and I want to get deeper into how they're building out their product. But yeah, so I have an hour or so of doing this, and then gonna go for it with Leonard. Yeah, talk soon.
Passeggio tutta sola per le strade, guardando attentamente i monumenti. La classica straniera con un'aria strana che gira stanca tutta la città. A un certo punto della passeggiata mi chiama da una parte un ragazzino, sembrava a prima vista tanto per benino, si offre a far da guida per la città. Pedro, praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, fidati di me. Pedro, praticamente il meglio di Santa Fe. Pedro, fidati di me. Altro che ragazzino che per me
Alright, I just got back from biking back supporting my friend Pascal and Leonard at the marathon. And dude, like the energy is ecstatic. It's so electric. I really want to do a marathon, maybe sometime next year. I was just texting my friend Rafi. I think we're going to go for either the New York, the Amsterdam, or the Berlin Marathon next year, so Copenhagen or London as well. So yeah, just big city marathon, and I am more than ready to do this, especially now after just witnessing how fun that shit looked. So super hyped for that. And yeah, now I'm gonna go get lunch with some friends and gonna do an escape room later in the evening. So yeah, see you guys soon. Oh, and note to self for the next marathon, come prepared. I was like, okay, I can just take some photos and I can just wait at one of those waiting places, but yeah, like 5 seconds to take a photo with them or get footage before they keep on going, because they're running, and I had a freaking bike, so that made it a bit harder to kind of run with them. So I think next time I'm gonna really, if I were to like support a friend, I would like figure out like 3 or 4 like support points, ideally where it's not too crowded, and then kind of just use that as a, let's say, baseline to really be prepared, be ready to cheer them on and maybe run with them every time I see them. Yeah, use that as a more constructive way of getting content. So note to self, next time, come prepared. Yeah, just cheer them on, because it's just so fun. Yeah, anyway, gotta quit yapping. See you guys soon.